Okay, I have to admit something to you guys. I used to be one of those Christians that didn't think that I needed to fast because I would be constantly in my word every day and I would be doing my very best to apply it. Until one day I wasn't. And I would find myself doing other things and just really getting wrapped up in the busyness of the day. I know a lot of us can relate to that. And honestly, I was trying to spend like 2 or 3 hours a day in my word. And unfortunately, it just was not sustainable. And I was honestly really struggling to find a balance. And I was trying to talk to my discipleship leader and she was trying to give me some guidance. But then it just turned into this whole thing where some days I didn't even feel like spending any time in my word. And when I was in the middle of this inner turmoil and this inner struggle, I can't explain it, but I honestly started to feel compelled to fast. But selfishly, honestly, I did not want to fast because I started thinking about my body and muscle loss and not meeting my macros and my protein goals because I work out a lot. But then I started researching why God actually wants us to fast. And no, it's actually not to punish us. It's actually to turn us away from our own gluttony. Gluttony is so much more than just food. It's honestly a mindset. You can be gluttonous with things like drinking, entertainment, material possessions, even exercise, and information, like news. Fasting from these things makes us so much stronger. Because when our flesh wants to give up or give into things, or when we don't feel like doing things like reading our Bible, or praying, or working on that project that God told you to work on months ago, we actually now have the mental resilience to get those things done anyway. Fasting actually allows you to override those decisions that the flesh is trying to get you to make because now you have the mental resilience. Because you denied the flesh before when you fasted. Galatians 5:16 says, "So I say, let the Holy Spirit guide your lives. Then you won't be doing what your sinful nature craves." The sinful nature comes from the body, but God has already designed you to be perfectly capable of going a day or two without food or whatever else your vice is. Taking breaks is actually quite healthy. Even from things like food, you're actually giving your digestive tract a rest when you go 24 hours to 48 hours without food. And of course, with the other things, you are likely able to do even more. Fasting actually builds mental resilience and mental strength. Chances are you'll see so many more other positive changes in your life when you start fasting, especially when you fast from things like drinking, entertainment, online shopping, and news. So please, catch on sooner than I did and start building that mental strength and that mental resilience that God created you for.